Live now? Man. I assume that. Okay, good
Yep.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another game of esports in Tanky Online. Apologies for the late start. I am joined with Renke, which will also be commentating with me, and I have a amazing broadcaster, Katniss, and as always, Renke is always carrying the stream. You know, that's just how it is, guys. But we have a game today, which is Monolith versus Troublemakers. My name is Avoid. I'll go ahead and introduce one of the teams, which would be Troublemakers. So on Troublemakers, we have Fraud, Iamine, Dirty, Mr. Yakov, and SCJ. And Renke, could you introduce the other team, which is Monolith?
Yeah, Monolith, interesting team. Playing with MMI, Danushka, Insida? Inside, oh, of course. Fit and SPS.
Yeah.
First round was a 2-0 for Troublemakers. We missed that round, but we are here for the second round. And yeah, quite an interesting game, to be honest. Not really a top-of-the-line game. That will be tomorrow, but...
Yeah. Will be. But how are you today, Renke? How are things?
Pretty hectic. Nah, but pretty good. What about you?
Pretty okay today as well. Yeah, to be honest, we do have two interesting teams to watch. It is really a fight to perform for that star paint. So hopefully one of the teams can go away with a potential opportunity to move on to the next stage. But we can see Yakov using a Viking OD here, clearing out some opponents. Up against the Dan, the Eris is watching, starting on DP. Only thing you can really do when three players are focusing you. Fraud is pulling here. Fit with DP can take him out. And that looks look like it's going to be a return. And SPS with a counter pull.
Ooh, not drop down though, so that will be an easy return here for Troublemakers. But yeah, you were talking about star paint here, but I think these teams are mostly playing for not getting eliminated here. Loser is out of the tournament, so Monolith has it quite difficult. Still very interesting though, Monolith with the 3-0 run they had on Major Rankings 3, I guess. And now they have dropped back a lot, to be honest. But maybe that first run was a bit lucky. Here, SVJ getting a capture already. While playing red base, Void, you of course big fan of this map. Red base is difficult.
It definitely is, but they managed to pull something off here, surprisingly enough.
Share your love for this map a bit.
Well, guys, I do love this map.
You love
This
this map,
map,
huh? Yeah,
really, yeah, guys,
it's great.
it's the best map in the game, honestly, at this point. I just love the way how everyone's positioned. They just go for damage and they play strategic as much as they can, and they understand rushing in solo is not going to be the objective. But we can see SPS going in solo. One man army does exist in his mind, so maybe he can pull.
Not really, I guess. Good spawn for Yakov. He can
Okay, he
reel
does
again.
have
Oh,
Iron
headbutt.
Man.
Have you seen that play from Spirit and Lovesick though on this map with that Titan Dome tactic?
Oh, I didn't even get to watch the game
Hmm.
actually, to be honest. I really need to watch it back,
I'm
honestly.
really curious about that one. I think it will be copied really soon. We saw the Ares of Monolith catching the overdrive box there. He can use that in the mid. We can see Inside with an early overdrive, but he's not finding anyone until he's exposing himself. So that's kind of a bad OD, I guess.
Mm. Okay, but with Dirty, with Paladin OD activated, it's just going to be wasting some time here as well. Dealing damage with SCJ. MM is dealing damage back with Eris. It's 25 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, guys. I'm pretty sure the torture will be over soon, trust me.
Torture. You don't like this map then? Oh,
And no, who,
no.
who, who likes this map, honestly?
To be
It's just
honest,
one of those.
with the current grenade meta and with the interesting tactics we have seen this legend stage, I really start to like this map. But no, luckily after this map we will switch over to sandbox, so that will be a bit more action packed. Hopefully more capture than one.
So let's hope so. We got some action-packed maps, and we just need to keep our seats warm and wait until that comes around. So 5 minutes remaining on this game. We can see one flag captured by Troublemakers, and the OD is dropping right now. I doubt will be able to get it from one of this. Inside potentially has an opportunity. SUJ is looking to use her. He's going to use on two, but the Dan does get the upper hand and use first, I believe so.
Yeah, and because of that inside catching that Viking overdrive box, Monolith still really in the need for a capture here. Getting back to a tie will be great for this map. And they have the overdrives at the moment. Troublemakers doesn't. So maybe in a big attack coming soon.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. I mean, good damage is being dealt from Troublemakers as well. So I don't think they are too afraid with him having a Viking OD as well. One thing I do like about the SPS player, he actually pushes up and he goes for attacks. One thing I do like, it's just that he's lacking support from his team.
Sorry, what did you say, Void?
one thing I do like is from SPS, he actually, the Paladin player for Monolith, he actually does make some good attempts for attacks. He does push into the enemy's base, but he's just lacking support from his team, to be honest.
Yeah, the attacks from Monolith have not been coordinated, and yeah, you're not putting the flag with an Ares, so the teammates indefinitely you will need those. SPS can catch the overdrive box here if he is a bit. Ooh, that nearly costed them the overdrive.
Nearly indeed. But the Crews did manage to take it, so that's good. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. It's now or never for Monolith to turn it around. Does throw a nade to Dirty and Yakov with the Dan, another nade, and nading two of them, taking them out. Good nades from the Dan, but Fraud does get knocked at the last second before he used, which was pretty smart from the Eris player.
Inside here with a good grenade using Viking overdrive now SPS without repair. So that would be quite a difficult situation. But if he can get down to the drop down there, MMI with great overdrive supporting him. This should be a capture, although they have to wrap it up still. Viking is knocked down from Troublemakers, so no overdrive that can be used. That was a really good attack by Monolith, to be honest. Focusing that Viking there.
Oh, the Dan. Dangerous player. But Fraud, wait, SPJ can return this. No one seems to be focusing him. No way. SVJ, insane. This guy coming into the base, sneaky out of nowhere, getting that return, dirty activating Paladin OD, just gonna wait them out here. And just try and go for the splash damage, Rico damage, I should say.
Yeah, and that grenade combo shot from Proud really costing Monolith there, but I feel like it was avoidable with a bit of better communication. Now SVJ pulling this second flag here, already close to unstoppable, and only 1 minute on the clock as well. If you leave Island with 2 rounds losses, it's yeah, I don't want to say impossible, but it's getting close to impossible to turn this one around.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not looking too good for them. As you mentioned, it's going to be very hard for them to turn it around. Monolith, with only 50 seconds now, 2 flags is impossible to capture in Highland. You have to be speed hacking, and I'm pretty sure the referees would immediately stop the match when that happens. So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking too good right now for Monolith.
Nah, definitely. Sandbox next. It's a totally different map, but we have seen Troublemakers playing a lot on those even maps, symmetrical maps, and I have not seen Monolith play for a long time, so I don't know really how well they are playing, but Troublemakers is definitely the favorite on Sandbox as well, I guess. So
Really good at sandbox. Troublemakers training sandbox every day. Trust
yeah,
me,
they love that map for
it's gonna.
TKV, don't they?
Yeah, man. Like, bro, I swear, all of us English players, when we're doing TKV in like a server and we're just practicing, sandbox is almost every what's it called? Every map. The first map we always train is pretty annoying now. It's become boring, but for some reason it's sandbox, sandbox, sandbox. So
Maybe
yeah,
you should,
troublemaker.
you
Yeah.
should start training Island a bit.
Oh hell no.
No.
I'll fall asleep training Highland. I'll fall asleep, honestly.
Let's see. Let's see. That second map starting shortly. But it's already 2 points down here for Monolith.
It's not looking too good for them, honestly, at this point. But yeah, they have not given up yet. Uh, Wait, and if they lose this one, that they
Nope.
get
No.
gladiator.
You
One
always
more.
have a fourth round on best of 6, so the score, yeah, it does matter, of course, but it will not knock them out of the tournament. The next map will,
Okay,
though.
so
The next round.
okay. I mean, it should be easy then. Should be very easy. 30 minutes left, guys. That's all. That's probably left for the stream. Uh, without any tech pauses,
Are you already
ideally.
counting down, Avoid?
Yeah, man, because it's easy wins for troublemakers.
Yeah?
Easy. Yeah, I mean, if they don't try and they play serious, that it's an easy win.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, but I don't know. Monolith is not a bad team, though, you know? They can surprise, so... I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. They're
It's...
not a bad team, but it's just that they just aren't on the same level as troublemakers. That's all. Hmm.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's too soon to say that they have won it. Troublemakers. Troublemakers have lost to kind of weird teams, to be honest, lately. Although I'm calling
I,
Memento my weird team now, but
I mean, they shouldn't have lost to Momentum High if they played 5 from the first 2 games, but these guys just, I don't know what they were doing.
yeah. But if you're getting a major match, potentially you're lost. Not potentially you're lost, but potentially star qualifying. You know, and you show up with 4 players. I don't know. Doesn't seem very motivated to me.
They ain't motivated, and showing up with 4 players is just unprofessional, and they're expecting to win. Impossible. Oh, okay. And also, how is the had there any been any new recent updates for this game? Let's,
Recent updates in terms of game balance
yeah. Yeah.
in esports, not I guess,
No, I guess not.
but in a normal
Only
game.
recent, yeah, I guess a normal game. It's only Tanky's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I really liked as well this year they actually implemented the same thing they did last year, giving away the containers and the prizes. Well, not really prizes, but like rewards for playing in this game for a specific year and for a certain amount of time, which is really nice. I really like how they brought that back again.
Yeah, definitely. It's a nice surprise, and yeah, in general, a fun event with tanky fun combined as well.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, they whatever they're doing with this game, they're actually making this game actually good again. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying it's a good game. But like I'm noticing their recent updates has just been insane. I like their events and stuff like this has been improving. So whoever's behind it there, props to them. They're doing a good work. Very good work.
Yeah, fully agree with you on that one. It's definitely improving and it's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see this match here right now. Monolith versus Trollmakers. Yeah, to be honest, I wanted to keep a positive mindset about this match and support Monolith here, but they need a miracle at the moment, I guess. They got a first overdrive box, second one will drop really soon, and it's only a cruise OD, so it's not really any impactful, to be honest.
Well, see how they utilize the OD recruits. OD is falling. Mr. Yakov is quite surprising. Mr. Yakov usually would go straight for the OD. Okay. Maybe a potential pull here from both teams.
Yeah, SPS pulling
Cruz is
right
going to
now.
use.
I don't know what Troublemakers is doing, but they are kinda, I don't know, blown away by the impact force from Didanushka. Not really getting any momentum with that hovering hull, and this is just a free capture from Monolith.
Yeah, I mean they're scared of her. Honestly, at this point, I'm not surprised. Scared of her. When the Dan's on map, you might as well just say to
Yeah,
her, "You're the best hunter player."
but when you're in a 1v1 and you have a Viking OD, there's nothing to be scared of. We can see it right now from Yarakov. Yakov pulling the flag here, and this should be a capture. Nice grenade by Didanushka, to be honest. Indeed, really good player at the moment. Dirty can continue with his pull here. Fit on a tricky position to claim a return.
It's definitely he had a grenade, so he could have naded those two players and then waited them out for the other three players and maybe got a nice shot and wasted some time. But however, they still haven't captured the flag just yet. Yakov gets a good shot from Fit. It does seem like Fit's gonna go in now and go for the pool.
But they are playing so slow, Troublemakers. You are playing in the base. The respawn location is besides the flag, and I don't know. They are playing like they are the team that has to get into the base. Getting the capture though, so I can't complain. But I have the feeling like it could have been like a minute quicker.
Yeah. But sometimes in Sandbox, you just play it safe. You know, just back out into your base and um, back into your base and just. But gonna be using a nice Eris OD, take it back, but it does keep them back in the corner, so still fairly nice, even though it doesn't really damage any players.
Nah, but it continued their pull, so in general a great OD. But SVJ here can launch into the base. Hunter overdrive ready. Did Anushka earlier though. That once again a really great play throughout with a miss. I wanted to say something positive because that could have been a great return, but it was just a
Yeah,
miss.
just unlucky to be honest.
And here it's
But yeah,
Monolith surprising us. So.
Monolith is surprising us. They are playing a good game, to be honest. Just hopefully that they can keep it up and we can see with only 6 minutes 50 seconds remaining on the clock, Troublemakers do have map control. They have lost one side of the map, which is okay, as their Eris does spawn in now.
Let's take a look here. OD box once again dropping Yakov going for that one. It's dirty with it. Very early Paladin overdrive, but it can work out. No, I really don't understand this one though. What do you think, Avoid?
It's looking back and forth. Maybe in the last 3 minutes we might see um, a good push from some of these teams. But Paladin used the OD right now. Freud is gonna be dealing some damage to him with SCJ. Good damage from SCJ. Maybe Freud can get one more rail shot, but SCJ does do the job here. Iron Man, good map control. Yakov can go through mid, but if Rail is watching him and inside with a Viking OD ready to use on defense, if they can take out the Viking, they can play aggressive and get a pull here.
Yeah, but no ODs on the board, so I don't expect a pull here. Dirty is trying it though. Good spawn from Didanushka, good spawn from inside as well. So that will be an easy return. I feel like Troublemakers just have to play a bit safe for the next 1/2 minutes. Getting some overdrives on the board and then try to pull. They have the map control right now. Um, yeah, let's not give it away anymore. And, safely wait for those overdrives to come back.
Yeah, most definitely. But inside using a Viking OD here,
Yes, look at those
okay.
grenades.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he was asking for. Maybe he wanted a welcoming party, but he did get that when he used that Viking OD.
SPS once again pulling here. That can be the third capture. And it will be.
Yeah, Troublemakers is waffling right now, honestly. yeah, they're waffling so hard, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know. When you win 2 rounds on Highland, like, I don't know. It's already nearly finished, and Highland is such a map that's such easy to draw, so getting back-to-back wins on that map and then not having anything here on Sandbox, it's very weird. Aomine, though, with a
it
good Ares OD potentially here. Mr. Yaka from the other side, he can
can get
get
4.
into the base.
This guy with his ODs, bruv. You know what? It's, I'm not even gonna complain.
Hmm? You're joining Troublemakers next season?
I don't know about that, but SCJ is pulling the flag here. I mine can take over the flag. I mean, they're a very strong team, but at the end of the day, I just have to see what's going on, really. And they already got 2 Eris players, I think, as well, so they don't need me as well. They're fine how they are.
Yeah, they are just a bit inconsistent. That's, I guess, the problem. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they are struggling a little bit against Monoliths. I don't know, quite sure what's going on, but that is going to be their second flag capture for this game. I am doing a good job controlling the right side of the map, preventing the players. He just needs some support from his Crusader. I think Fraud can get a nice Cruiser D on someone, maybe, and then they can go for a pull.
yeah, still 2.5 minutes on the clock, so no need to rush anything as well. Fraud can use here, but he can also save it for a combination with the SVJ or the Viking player, Yakov. Um, there was still a lot of time. Dirty just got his overdrive back as well. This looks like a pretty good attack. Yakov, Hunter, Viking OD ready. Um, this has to be a capture at some point.
Yeah, it has to. It has to.
Once again, great grenades though by Monolith. They are using that grenade so well on this map.
And they really are surprising troublemakers. Troublemakers seem to be a little bit shocked about their performance. So it's like they're doing a very good job, Monoliths, holding on the fort. But however, they are being compact into their base, which does allow. Okay.
Okay. It's still not over though. Yakov can pull this flag through, just has to take it OD or Dirty does. And just use it, keep Yakov alive, barely. Now pulling the flag for himself, and that's a capture. It was not clean avoid, but it's a capture, so who cares?
True, it's true. And I think as well using a cruise OD from the top is a little bit tricky because sometimes it doesn't lock down when you're
It's
on the
really
top.
tricky. Yeah, especially like when you are at the corner, it just auto aims on the player, so then there's no problem at all. But when you are so far on the platform, um, yeah, it's never going to auto aim down because it will hit the platform itself. Yakov here colliding with Inside, both pulling the flag. Inside should be stopped by a nice combo shot or something here from Fraud.
I am I know use. Nice.
Great OD by Aomine. Good to finally can able to say that. And this should just be a return. Dirty taking over really smooth here by Troublemakers. 20 seconds on the clock. There's still time enough.
That was Dirty's fault. Yeah. That was his fault. But I think the Dan
He
would
should
have
have hugged
killed.
the corner.
Yeah.
He should have
Yeah.
hugged the corner indeed. Aomine can continue here, but 3 seconds on the clock. That's a tie.
Oh, it's a tie. Okay, so they still need one more win, right? Please.
They needed one more win, yeah. If the next round will be a tie, we will still get over to the next map. But with a win, it is over, so.
Okay. Whoa, SPS, what's going on with your KD, man? 3 out of 27. Oi, oi,
3
oi.
out of
0
27.
point.
That isn't great.
Hi, SPS. Listen, SPS. If you got Gladiator and I got. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say it, but I think you guys know what I want to see on the day, so yeah.
I know what you want to say, Avoid, but yeah, there are options enough of you not getting lucky 7. You just had to win a bit more games.
It is. It is. It has. You know what? It is what it is. But
Look,
yeah,
Amor is
spooky.
close to out of this tournament already, and if you lose against, it is already out of this tournament, and you just lost 3-0 against Amor. Like, sorry, Avoid. I like you very much, but the team was
Oh,
not
we
on
were
the level.
four on map. We were
You were
four on
4
map
on map.
against someone.
Okay, not really professional, isn't it?
Don't blame me, man. These
Don't
guys
blame
with
me.
their bad internet.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
man. I just won't play on the same team as people with bad internet. That's one thing I learned.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Yeah. Okay, man. You know, some players, as much as or how good they are, if even if they don't have good internet, it's just impossible to play with them as well. Because imagine for a map, it's just like 5v4, one less player to deal damage to.
Yeah, 4v5 is not winnable ever.
It's very hard, unless you're playing against like a very bad team. Someone like Shiny play. No, no, Shiny players ain't bad. Uh, just say Treats. Someone like Treats, you can play 4v5, but not like a normal team, I guess.
Avoid doing a stream, trying to not insult any teams.
Yeah, I
Always
mean,
failing.
try not to, but these guys, it's true though.
Okay.
Anyone would agree with what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course, but I don't know. OD on a good position here for SVJ. Grenades flying in, inside, slowly but steadily, and he's taking that one. Great start here for Monolith. That needs a tie at least.
It's not well. Spooky says bold take from a man who just acquired Lucky Seven. I don't care about Lucky Seven. It's just a paint. It doesn't determine skill at the end of the day. Because I got Gladiator before, and teams can change how you can play. A team can determine how good you play or how bad you'll play. So a player can make a match harder for you, and a player can make a match easier for you. So it's a team-based game. It doesn't matter how good you are. If someone's playing bad on the map, you're automatically gonna lose. So I can talk the talk because I know next major something big's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm not too bothered. I might be cooking up the viewers right now. I have to
Yeah,
lay back a
exactly.
little bit.
I didn't want to say anything, but after this stream, you have no one left, I guess.
Yeah, man. Uh, yeah, man. I just had enough of people with saying Lucky Seven this.
Lucky 7, Lucky
You
7.
know?
Hmm?
Yeah,
One
it's
commentator
true, man.
versus 100 viewers.
Not bad. There's a mute button. It works very fine.
There's a mute button. Okay, Avoid. Okay. Sounds good.
Joking, guys. Joking. You guys can speak. It says there's a free speech around here, guys. When we're
Not
on
really.
stream. Yeah. As long as you don't say anything bad, then that's different. So yeah.
That's why we are hired to say something bad.
Hmm.
SVJ here. SVJ are finally getting that capture. It looked a bit slow, but it has done the job. Did
What?
Anushka use his overdrive? Her overdrive, sorry. Was a great OD to be honest, but just a second too late. And now it's a spilled OD, so making it fairly difficult for Monolith.
Yeah, nice OD from Fraud. I know. See, it's a little hard to lock the player from the top. Nice OD from SCJ. Dirty pulling with Paladin, looking quite strong. With only 7 minutes remaining, I mine with a potential opportunity to use Eris OD if he can take out Fit. I would risk it here, at this point,
As
just to
Monolith?
annoy some player
Oh,
against
as
Monolith.
Stormmakers.
Yeah, if I was Iron Man, I would risk any OD. If I see three players lining up in their base, I'll be like, okay, I'm using.
Yeah, they have a safe buffer, so maybe I would have done the same, but I don't know.
Yeah.
6 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes away from not getting knocked out of this tournament. Maybe I would play pretty careful. Yakov taking that Viking OD a bit lucky, but he was quick enough. And M0N0LITH looked so smooth and yeah, just really played together last round. And this round, not.
Yeah.
It's just not really looking smooth for them. I've not seen them take map control. Yeah, kind of shame. I would love to have a 5th and 6th round. I know Avoid wouldn't, but
It's true. It's true.
the Sandal
But
map Avoid.
I the
These
Sandal
teams
map,
on Sandal,
nah, we don't. It's
best
gonna
map
be
in
an easy
esports.
game. I mean, it's the best map, I guess, but it's just gonna be an easy win for troublemakers. But less is more at the end of the day.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Smooth talker. Okay, okay, yeah, okay.
You
Yeah,
know
I can't
when
say
you know
anything about
when
that.
your parents used to say, "Hey, one is enough." You ever heard the saying like one is enough, one is more than enough? Yeah, it's kind of like that situation here.
Every time I take a
One,
cookie, I hear that.
yeah, you don't need so much. Just one is enough. It's that type of situation, really. But yeah, I mean, right now we can just see Monoliths. They're having a really hard time of getting out their base. They're being just trapped in the base. It's like a bird in a cage that can never leave, and it's kind of disheartening to see Monoliths can't get out of their base. As Yakov is going to be pulling here, taking out the Crusader. Iron Man has a chance to use on players. I would just use on anyone just to make them really mad as an Eris player. 'Cause, yeah, I want to make someone mad on Eris. Like when you play Eris, just make them really mad. Just use on two players for no reason. They're going to be like, why did he use? He used on me. And then they're going to be like, why can't you pull the other team? Just do stuff like that. They'll just get really mad. Really mad.
Okay, okay. Playing the mental games, I hear.
Got to play the mental game. Mental game. Another thing recently I noticed, I started on DP against like a really good player. Oh, Iron Man's gonna use a beautiful
That's a
OD
great
here.
OD. Giving
Yeah.
Dirty a lot of space here inside. Already used his grenade fit though. That's a good cruise OD.
That was crazy OD. I think maybe Renke can use an OD like that in official guys. He's gonna play next major.
Okay. You know more than I know, but
Yes,
maybe for
sure,
the
yeah.
Thank You Line Major 2045, maybe I will play then.
2045. Bro, come on.
20
I think
years
you
of
might
preparation.
I think you might have doubled the two, so it should be 2025 winter major he meant, not 2025.
I don't know, avoid. I don't know. You know how
We'll
much time
see.
you spend in TKVs? That's exactly what I don't want to do. So,
It's crazy. It's
look,
crazy.
if I ever want to join esports, I want to do it fairly professional, you know, not getting lucky 7. Um, so I want to train when I play, but I don't want to spend the time. Okay, that was unnecessary. Avoid. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, us guys that train in esports, we spend so much time training. But
Yeah, you know,
so on.
I would love to see you in Legend stage, but I'm kind of happy it isn't the case.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
well,
was
because
there
then I'm
alone.
gonna commentating alone, solo. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna let this. I'm not gonna go out in esports like this on this dead paint. So you know how it's gonna go from here.
Yeah, bronze for winter major. I heard.
Who knows what the future can hold? To be honest, I'm hopefully trying to be at least a bronze player minimum by next major. I know that is very big, and someone might say archibutu or whatever the word is, but it is what it is. You just gotta strive. You strive for the ground, you're gonna aim for the ground. If you aim for the sky, you're gonna hit the sky. If you aim for the stars, you're gonna hit the stars. It's that simple. So yeah.
Yeah, big goals. We will see. But if you go for bronze and you get star, it's still a great major, and
Yeah.
hopefully avoid. But with a bit less than two
I'll
minutes
be
to go, it's time to say goodbye to Monolith.
Yeah, Monolith. That's it, Monolith. You gotta pack your school bags up and call it a day. Enjoy your gladiator. It's very nice playing.
Yeah,
Um,
fully earned to be honest as well. I still remember that. Yeah, people say it was not really that impressive, of course, because they had a quite easy lineup, but standing 3-0 in the major rankings, 3 or 2? I guess it was 3. No, it was 2. But having such a great start, not feeling pressure, yeah, I kind of like this team. So good to see them getting at least this paint.
yeah, I mean, they played a good game at the end of the day. So they do deserve it. So it's not like they don't deserve it, but yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately for them. Yeah, I am. It's gonna be using her. Oh, Spooky is your best friend in the chat. He said something.
Okay, I will answer it in DMs for him.
Okay, yeah. Answer, Spooky. Enjoy.
No, I'm joking. Nah, but a fun game, to be honest. Avoid. I would love to see some more rounds on this battle. But yeah, you can't always get what you ask for. But we will get something special tomorrow. And you will not only get Avoid and me, but you will also get Spirit versus Papaya.
For real, Spirit versus Papega, guys. Guys, tomorrow, be active and ready for the next game, guys. I'm gonna be coming with my best commentating ever, and also, Renke, you said you're gonna be commentating, right?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Jack.
Maybe.
Sometimes you
Or
have to
maybe
upgrade.
Jack.
So Jack will be an upgrade.
I think Jack's the biggest downgrade, but that's okay. We will still have you anyways. If you don't come, then guys, I will carry the stream. I'll still give you guys top level commentating.
Nah, if Jack
Guys don't
isn't
have to
there, I
worry
will
about
be
that.
there. So no
Alright, that's
worries.
good. Still cool. Yeah, still cool. Um, what date will the giveaway happen? Will it be the July the 15th again? Is that specifically for the tanky sport?
Yes, a tanky fund, I
Fun.
guess. I don't know. It's on the website. It will be there eventually. But I don't know. I really have no idea. But
Okay.
I guess it stated on the website. But okay, that was all for today. Thank you, Avoid, for tuning in. Thank you for all the viewers for tuning in here in this last minute game. And hopefully a bit more smooth experience in the games tomorrow. Because, yeah, Spirit versus Pepega. You don't want to miss that one. And thank you, Katniss, for broadcasting this one. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.